Hey guys, what is going on? Chase here, and today, I didn't know what I wanted to post. The same thing's been going through my head all week, and it's about the Philip DeFranco show. If you don't know who Philly D is, he's a great YouTuber. He's a news guy. He posts everything from YouTuber news to real life news, and personally, he's entertaining to me. He's the guy I go to straight for news every single time because it's entertaining. Like, I love his personality. I love his viewpoints on everything. He's straight up with you, and he's not like many news outlets that you can see today. Something has happened. I'm a little late on this little bandwagon, as you call it, but I kind of did a little research. Not many people know what's going on, so I kind of wanted to enlighten people. I kind of wanted to tell you what is going on with his channel, kind of, and what he's doing. So recently, SourceFed Nerd, and they all got shut down, and everybody was blaming Philip DeFranco, but Philip DeFranco said, I didn't have anything to do with it. Like, this is all on people I sold it to. He tells the people. Revision 3 is the people who own it, and they actually own Philip DeFranco and the Philip DeFranco show. They own all that, and they get to pretty much choose whether they keep it up, and that's where we're at now. On a recent podcast, on the H3 podcast, I like to listen to all the YouTuber podcasts, H3 podcast, the Philip DeFranco podcast, and then the PTFO / Dude Comedy podcast. I listen to all those every time I go to work because they're super entertaining. And on the H3 podcast, I didn't catch it the first time until somebody said it, but he made a small little comment 3 months into next year, because these podcasts are filmed way back. So he said 3 months into next year, if I'm not existing on this internet, can I count on a shout out to you? And that he was kind of saying like, yo, what's going on? And then nobody really caught on to that. Nobody really thought that was a big deal until SourceFed Nerd, and all these other people started getting shut down. So everybody's thinking Revision 3, they shut all these people down, and he thinks, and his contract ends in April, and he thinks that, see you later. He thinks that he's going to get cut from the group just like SourceFed and all those people did. And it's crazy to think that somebody that owns a YouTube channel and kind of built it up, that somebody could just come through and just wreck all that. Like, he's built an audience. Hopefully he will be able to I know he will be able to get back to where he is, if not better, because it'll make huge news. I know Drama Alert will cover it. I know Scarce will cover it. I know all big YouTubers will cover it and shout him out and get his channel all the way back to where it is. But that's just kind of crazy to think that that could happen to a YouTube channel. This is the quote. To make sure, I'm going to put it right here if I can find it, but I'm reading it off of a post. It says, in May 2013, the Philip DeFranco show, as well as DeFranco's other assets, were acquired by Revision 3, a network which Philip DeFranco was signed to. So that's pretty much, he signed himself, he signed his soul to the devil, and he could get his channel shut down from it. And it's kind of like crazy to think that that could happen. Before I mentioned the PTFO podcast and the Dude Comedy podcast, well, Keemstar was just a guest on that podcast, and he got a 7-figure offer for the Drama Alert brand from somebody, and that's just a crazy amount. They think that these big networks are trying to buy out these YouTube channels to control the media. That's, Trump's always said, control the media. But literally, this I'm just kind of putting together now, that could actually tie in with Revision 3. What if a big news network is trying to buy out Revision 3 to shut down all these channels because they have their own opinions and they don't get to control it? Like, you never know. So I think that's a big deal right now. I can't get it off my mind because I don't want to see Philly D disappear. He said he's going to do it as long as he can until maybe he could even get like a bigger company to follow him, and he can have his own like actual news show, which would be super cool. But yeah, that's all I have for today. I'm just really worried about Philly D. He's my dude, and I just wanted to kind of talk about that because it's really been bothering me. I don't know why, but I just don't want to see him go. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch if you want to see me live stream all day. You can talk about whatever you'd like with me. I respond to all comments, so make sure to do that. Turn the notifications on for my channel. Thank you guys so much again, and peace out, Girl Scouts.
I've been waiting for my moment just to bury my opponents, and never been regarded as a rapper, only seen through as a young whippersnapper trying to make it to the top.